Hello, friends and fellow adventurers. Welcome to the Min-Maxed Podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue Bloodlords. As always, we'd like to invite you to come join our Discord where you can hang out with us and other listeners of the show. And if you'd like to throw a little financial support our way, you can check out our Patreon. And a shout out to all of those at our Lich level and above. Rock Jedi, Wolf, Indie Link, Corey, Kaga, Scrap Gear, The Trevor Project, The Necromancer Forever, Nero the GM, Just Gonna Sneak Right Past You There, Tawdry Monster, Cyrendon, True Chaos God, Mercutio, Gringus Maximus, Booming Thunder, Calistria Specialty, Taser, Finder of Paths and Stars, FL, Gold Rhino, Hardy Har Har, Dinkelberg, Ice and Jam, James B, Pickle, King Scott, Person Man, Mr. Grimm, Firedown, Progeny of Kukulin, Dicky Lopez, Popson Dugnut, Ross D, Scotty, Witch Hunter, Zach S, Joe P, Veridux, Laundry, Boomclaw, The Twice Dead Kobold, and The Great Gatsby. Thank you all so much for your support. And now a recap of Session 101. Digging into all sorts of information we have, we go to follow up on a smuggler lead that Gurdrug discovered. We go to the smuggler's warehouse and find him. However, a couple fucking Maroots show up to take him down due to all his soul smuggling business. We intervene and kind of kill the Maroots, but can't overcome their regenerate. We question the guy while keeping the Maroots at bay. He legitimately doesn't seem to know anything. Eventually, we just let the Inevitables kill him and take his body. On our way back to the theater, a person named Gyasi the Unraveler stops us and asks us what we're up to. She gives us a diamond pendant to welcome us. Lucan wears it. Now it's time to regroup and figure out what to do next.
So I think, we've just got to wait until our meeting with this dude. I want to look at doing the same thing to the theater that we did to our suite. Tyler.
Yeah.
What is the square footage of the theater of Sin?
Let's go ahead and put you on the Theater Sin map then, if that's the case. Square footage. What's your limit? Or suppose you're asking because you want to figure out what level you have to cast this spell at, or this ritual at, right?
Well, yeah.
It says 64.7 by 82.7, but I hate that, so let's just say 60 by 80.
5350.
So there you are. 5350 is the square footage of the theater.
I'll figure it out.
While David's figuring that out, let's place everybody real quick. I would say at this point you were, you were on your way back from the warehouse that turned out to be a dead end. A merchant was acting suspicious, and instead of being involved with some sort of secret smuggling operations, he was just being tracked by some Inevitables. Let's just say we're going to be placed everybody in the Theater of Sin the next day.
Okay, I got this. I need a secondary caster who can do Arcana, Nature, or sorry, that's me. I need Survival, Thievery, or any lore.
Any lore?
Any lore, it says.
I could do Survival.
You could do Art for Lore, Warfare.
My Survival's much better than Warfare.
My thievery is 26.
My Survival is not better than his Thievery.
28's all you gotta hit. You can hit 38.
Oh, so I need a 2. Okay.
It's great. So I want to spend a day doing Ward Domain. I spend the 150 gold. I don't need to do anything special. It's standard casting is enough to cover the whole area. Oh, sorry. I need 3 secondary casters, not 1. You all got to do something.
Oh, jeez.
You all got to do
I
shit.
can do Survival.
We all get to play.
Survival, Thievery, Lore, any.
Okay, so the DC on this check is what exactly?
28.
28. Okay.
I failed.
Arius does not help.
I got a 5 on the die. I got a 26.
Gurdrug critically succeeds. Gives me a +2.
Gurdrug gets a 41.
What are my options again?
Thievery, Survival, or any lore.
Just my lore mercantile's higher than your survival.
Shh.
Here, I don't know how this is going to help, but here's some accounting.
There's like 3 things I'm good at, and none of them are Survival.
Spencer also doesn't succeed.
What?
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
2 failures.
And a critical success.
He's a better accountant than I am at surviving.
I can't fail. The hope is I critically succeed. I do critically succeed by a long shot.
So you critically succeed. Now this is, what's the ritual's name again?
What are their negatives? Don't those negatives give you a -8 or something like that?
Am I misremembering how this works? Am I thinking more aid than I'm thinking ritual casting? Shit.
Ritual failures are different.
Ritual failure is a -4 or something like that.
That was only -2. It could be a -4. That actually sounds right.
It's always good to check. On a failure, you take a -4 circumstance penalty to the primary check.
I don't know why I even question if Sawani's right or not.
It's -6 total.
Guess what? I still critically succeed.
You still critically succeed.
Still a 39, yeah.
Well, you have 1 critical success on the aids.
Because of my critical success.
Because of your critical success. Yep, that's what did it.
There you go. So overall -2, Lucan's 43 is still a critical success. So what ritual are you
Overall
casting?
-6.
Yeah, overall -6.
Overall minus. Oh, no, circumstance penalties do not stack.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know if is that true in this case?
Well, it doesn't say that it doesn't stack.
It doesn't say that it does. And I just read something today that specifically mentioned these item bonuses stack. So I think if it doesn't say, it specifically say that they stack, they don't. I think
Because
you're right.
it's a specific type of penalty, in this case a circumstance penalty, that does not stack.
Secondary checks affect the primary check depending on their results. Why would they not? It doesn't make sense to have multiple secondary casters if they don't stack.
More chance of critical failure.
You'd always take the best one, wouldn't you?
No, you'd always take the worst one, right? Because they don't stack.
Where does it say that?
The bonus can offset the negative, but he's saying that the negatives don't stack.
If we just reference the checks section of the core rulebook, there are 3 other types of bonuses and penalties. So penalties, very much like bonuses, you can have circumstance, status, and item penalties. Like bonuses of the same type, you only take the worst of all variable penalties of the given type. So in this case, because there are multiple -4 circumstance penalties, you just take the highest of the penalties, in this case -4.
Cool. Good to know. Interesting. We haven't really
I
gone
don't
over that
see
before.
anything in rituals saying
Otherwise,
that that's modified.
Yeah.
So the ritual penalties don't stack. That's good.
Okay.
It does kind of make it like, what's the point then? But I suppose maybe that's why they make the failure so big.
No, at the -4. Yeah. I mean, that's
At a -4.
in this system, a -4 is drastic.
Pretty big.
So, the Theater of Sin, all gates, doors, windows, and similar apertures are locked with the effects of lock. In addition, I can obscure up to 6 doors, doorways, or similar entrances within the area with the effects of illusory object to appear as plain walls, which I will. Scrying spells can't perceive any stimuli from the area, and Ward Domain attempts to counteract teleportation effects into or out of the area, including attempts to summon creatures into the area using a modifier equal to the ritual's save DC -10.
Okay.
And the save DC would be mine, which is whatever it is at this level. 34.
This takes a day for everybody, right? Because it's a day.
Yes, this will take a day for everybody.
Okay, this is the ritual ward domain, correct?
Yes.
There are a few things, like throughout the day, nothing direct happens. Let's go ahead and get into the next downtime day. At the very beginning of the next downtime day, you have a knock at your door.
But we just locked all the doors.
What fucking door? There is no door.
But there's no front door?
No, I hide all doors. The theater is there, but there is no visible entrance whatsoever.
I see. Maybe I misunderstood. There are no windows.
There are no
They
windows.
knock on the roof.
He knocks on a wall. Like, hey.
No, it's like the roof. This is the floor. Somehow they're knocking on the floor.
That just wouldn't happen. So let's go ahead and you guys take the reins.
I mean, the doors exist. They're hidden by illusions.
Right.
And since we dropped this in just a random spot, it's not like there's a path up to our front door either.
Nope.
Right.
There's not. Which makes this even more... No, you don't have a knock at your front door. There is no door to knock on. What do you do on the next day?
Somebody stands outside and goes, Hello?
Hello.
That's up to Tyler.
I'm curious on what everybody does today, because I want to hear that before I tell you what happens next.
That ritual was just the day?
The ritual takes 8 hours.
Oh, 8
It's,
hours, okay.
Yeah, a day, essentially.
But I mean, if we come and go, we go through the illusionary
Right, we
wall,
go through the
right?
illusionary wall. Yeah.
Like, people would see that.
Yeah, you do it real sneaky like.
If they were watching.
Gertrude goes through a window every time.
There are no windows. We just talked about this.
That's right, there are no windows in the theater.
There is a single
There is
point of
a
egress
door.
in this. There is a door.
I think I'm still a couple levels away from being able to pass through the wall.
Dang. Yes, I mean, Lucan would not stay cooped up all night. Like, during the day, 100% inside, not going out. At night, Lucan would go out. And you said there's not a lot of nightlife, though, right?
There is almost no nightlife.
Ugh. Maybe I wouldn't. I think I'd just stay. I'd stay inside.
For the week that we need to wait. Yeah, Gerdrug's going in and out.
You still have like 3
Oh.
days until
Well,
the
I-
meeting.
How many days?
3.
3
days.
Okay. I will definitely be going out at least a little bit. I'll probably go see Zithny.
Just to get some moonlight?
Yeah, you know. I gotta show off my new diamond necklace.
You say we're bringing back Moonlight?
Yeah. I may ask Zithny about this Gassy the Unraveler.
Gassy. Fucking Giassi.
Nah, you gassy.
But now it's just Gassy.
Oh, it's just gassy. It's worse because her art has like black smoke coming out from her white mask. It's terrible. I hate it.
Gerdrug only goes in or out when somebody else goes in or out,
That's fair.
so nobody notices him coming and going.
I like that.
What about Arius? Do you have any plans for your downtime?
I'm watching someone play Helldivers 2. They just got in a mech. Huh?
Arius does the equivalent of whatever watching Twitch streams is.
I'm always watching Twitch streams. Like 24/7.
Wait, we've got that scrying pool in the basement.
That's
he watches
true.
The
He watches the scrying pool.
He just watches people combat in this scrying pool. He's just searching the fucking world looking for combat and watching like fights.
God.
He's like, oh, this is my favorite warrior. This is my favorite fighter.
Like just like Arius standing in front of a writhing pool of viscera that takes the shape of battles.
How do I subscribe?
This guy deserves money.
This got too meta for me.
Dude, this guy's so good. He's a Minotaur. His name is Mike Bison.
No, I don't know. Arius goes around fucking preaching the word of Zero. What do you expect from him?
Wait, give it to me. Give me the line.
I don't want to. I'm not
Fine, don't.
Have you heard of Zerial? No, that's not good.
Now see
Got
what
it.
happens when you put him on it. It just on the
Have
spot.
you heard the good word of
It
Zero?
can't be forced.
It can't be forced. It has to be natural. I understand.
Like telling a priest to talk to God. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, there's no control in that.
Gassy knows what we're talking about.
So here's what I was thinking, and I want to ask Spencer, but I don't think Spencer's going anywhere. Like Kix, does Kix go out?
If I'm not killing, I'm reading books. I'm a nerd.
That's kind of what I assumed. So with that in mind, I had really truly thought that the first person to go out would be either Lucan or Arius
Probably.
for going out to do downtime. So who goes first?
Probably Lucan, because I'd want to go out and do something the night after we did the ritual. Unless we did the ritual at night, then I'd be going to bed and it'd probably be Arius.
There is no day for you guys. Your cycle doesn't include day.
I feel like Lucan takes like hours before he actually goes out into the night.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get ready.
You gotta get ready. You gotta get. Yeah, Arius is just like nighttime. We're gonna go preach.
So when dusk comes, the sun goes down over Yled, the last rays of light go down.
In the
A
city.
few quick in the city go indoors. There are still incorporeal beings roaming the night, guard patrols. The markets don't quit in Yled, especially not during such a booming economic time. Arius steps outside of the Theater of Sin, and outside are tight lines of undead. Heels click in time, and hands go up in a salute.
My bannerman lines up behind me.
The bannerman lines up behind him. That's right.
Banner
that's right.
bunny.
It's not a fucking bunny.
It's a bunny.
There's some bunnies.
You can
running
believe
around.
it.
Pump the bunny away. I get my actual bannerman.
They're unkillable.
Kick the bunny.
They're very killable.
No.
Just keep stomping on them.
I gave them all fucking soul cages.
The bunnies are delicious.
My little lich posse.
They're bitches.
So, Arius, when you stand outside, you get saluted. There's another person here, but they aren't in line. They're not saluting. They're not in formation. They look like this.
Oh, damn.
She, wearing just absolutely sharp iron armor, has a black and white tabard with the symbol of the Ghost King Geb on it, but with an addition over top. It's a skeleton with a helm on, an open-faced helm, imposed over Geb's symbol.
Those shoes are incredibly just inconvenient.
Oh, you're right. Her boots look really uncomfortable.
heels.
They're war heels.
They're war heels.
Oh my god. She could really like pierce someone's skull with those fucking heels. There's uses for that.
She's got the pauldrons with skulls emblazoned on them, and it looks like red heat is radiating from underneath her sharp armor. And she's looking over at the troop. She's holding a stone tablet, and she scratches into it. And then she looks up at you, cocks an eyebrow. This is clearly a grave knight.
I make eye contact, and all of my followers all turn at once and stare at her in unison.
And a couple of bunnies.
Bunnies!
You're ruining the scene! She steps up to you. Not what I expected from the... Well, you haven't self-proclaimed, but all those call you the Avatar of Zuria.
The last airbender?
That was the Herald. I'll take Avatar too, that's fine.
It's up. Step up.
But like, okay. We'll go with it.
She looks over at the troops. Your meeting with the War Council is cancelled.
What? Sorry.
I will meet with you now.
Oh. To war!
My name is Quinnell Quiltongue.
Is she carrying like the 10 Commandments or something? Like, what is the stone tabard?
It's her stone tablet.
Are we going to war?
We are preparing for war.
I'm prepared.
She looks over at your squad here. I see you are. These soldiers are deserters. They've left their station to follow you around. I'm the quartermaster for the War Masters Council, and I've come to talk with you about resource allocation.
You don't even make it seem like dark. That's literally just some HR talk. Resource allocation. It's like, come on, dude.
You're saying big words. They don't mean anything to me. We go fight, we die. That's about it.
They die.
No, we all die. We all go, all of our souls go to Zuria.
False. Mine will go to hell.
She holds up she holds up
Same
her
difference.
stone tablet, makes a few scratches. I see. A true follower then you are.
Yeah, there's no losing in war. We all win. Kazuriel wins.
Are you so reckless on the battlefield?
Yeah, you should see this guy.
I mean, yes. I can keep myself killing. So the reason I heal is so I can keep killing.
Have you ever commanded troops before?
Is intimidating the same as commanding them?
Depends on the general.
Then yes.
I see. You are to report to service tomorrow at dusk.
When did I sign up for service?
Just now.
I do not remember signing anything. Can we just go fight?
You will be allocated properly.
Stop allocating things.
Fucking bureaucrats. Can't we just kill each other?
We will kill next when they attack. Until then, we prepare. And if you and your zealots will fight for Geb's cause, I will find a place for you.
We will fight for any cause. We just want to fight.
And there's a rousing cheer from all of the people around.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. They all give a resounding cheer, and she looks over at them. Why are you here, Bloodlord Arius?
Pretty sure it's to preach the good word of Zerial and kill things.
I see.
I feel like you're like the most blind zealot.
Fairly certain that's why I got resurrected. I don't know, the little kid didn't really say anything, so I killed him, and then we just moved on and kept killing.
You hear there's for those with like pikes and long arms, they start clicking them on the pavement. Their ardor is impressive. I'm going to pass over real quick, pause on this conversation, because Gurdrug, you said you were going to leave with the first person who left for the day, so Gurdrug has been watching this whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like Gurdrug's fucking like stealthing somewhere, just laughing his ass off.
Absolutely. Gurdrug has absolutely been just sitting here watching this, and it's hilarious.
So, Gurdrug, you've been setting up your shadow network. What check are you making when you gather information now?
Society.
Society. And that's what you're...
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a society check.
How about a 40?
You have absolutely, as you've been setting up your network, heard of Quinelle Quilltongue. She's the quartermaster for the War Council. She has taken some of the criminal element of Yled, and against the more traditionalist values of some of the members of the War Master Council, she has taken those resources and put them to good use, if you will. It is of her opinion that if you are useful to the war effort, regardless of your following of the dead laws, you can be redirected. And there have been several smuggling rings that she has saved from the chopping block, specifically because they do good work and they can be used in the war effort. So some of your criminal element is like, if you're going to get caught, you better be good enough. You better be good enough to get recruited, because then otherwise you're just going to get destroyed. She's ruthless. Just to kind of give you an idea from a story perspective, just last week there was a merchant who was rumored to have been giving bad iron to Geb, to Yled's war effort, but was saving the good iron for the merchants in town. She caught wind of that, and that merchant's entire business was burnt, razed to the ground. She walked into that storefront alone and walked out with her back to a blazing fire.
Cool dudes don't look at explosions, am I right?
Gurdrug's been kind of waiting to see what Arius says, and is kind of waiting to see if Arius kind of really fucks up something to step in, but Arius has been doing a pretty good job so far, so he's kind of just waiting.
Should you, Bloodlord Arius, prove to be useful as a sergeant, then you will be made one. As I said, report tomorrow at dusk. And she gives you a location. Until such time, good evening.
Is the location like a map? Or like she just tells me to go somewhere? Because I don't know fucking shit, man. You forget Arius has negative intelligence. He's a fucking idiot.
God, that's a good point. Give me a second. She tells you to go to...
I don't even know this area that well.
No, you don't. But this is like a major section. Or a major building.
He looks at the location and then just like hands whatever. Is it a piece of paper or something?
It's a piece of paper. Yeah, the Panopticon.
He just hands it off to like a bannerman or somebody nearby and says, "Where is this?"
The Panopticon, sir, is where most of the governments of Yled takes place.
I'm gonna pretend like I know where I'm going. If I go the wrong way, just tell me which way to go.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Gurdrug's already stolen it from him.
So at the top of the day, Quenelle Quiltongue leaves. Arius, what do you do with that information? Do you just march on and go preach the good
I
word?
just go about my day. Nothing's really fucking changed.
The troop in step follows.
Hopefully whoever I handed the piece of paper to remembers and tells me where to go.
That dude is so fucked when you go to ask him where to go, and he like goes to pull out that piece of paper and.
That's assuming Arius even remembers.
And again, this is tomorrow. Tomorrow is when the meeting is when you're supposed to report.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arius won't remember. It's fine.
Gurdrug's gonna go back inside and tell everybody else what just happened.
Oh, so we're not having a meeting with the Ice Blood guy.
Apparently not. I think they're moving up the timeline.
Are we all supposed to go, or just Arius?
I think it's all of us, but I don't think they realize that this is not the best use of our abilities.
Indeed. Perhaps it would be a distraction, though?
For what?
Well, it could keep the War Masters Council busy while we try and do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they only asked for Arius, so we let him go while we do what we do.
Could try.
But she said Arius, right? She didn't.
She did not say all of you. She said Arius and his
Arius.
troop.
Well, I don't consider myself part of Arius's troop, so.
I can't wait to get to a battlefield and drop down Divine Armageddon. I have had this spell prepared for a bit, and I still haven't been able to use it because it's a fucking 60-foot burst with a 120-foot range. I'm afraid of hitting myself and everybody else, so... These ranges and areas fucking stupid. Paizo, why would you give a 60-foot burst and a 120-foot range spell?
We're in dungeons all the time.
Give me a 500-foot range. You assholes.
Maps don't get that big, buddy. That's a lot of money. Anyways, Gurdrug's Shadow Network is probably one of your best sources of information right now, if you want to make some checks along that gather information line.
Well, that's just society checks.
I want to go find, like, a wizard's guild. Something of that nature. I can make a society check to understand where it be, or just ask Gurdrug with his connections, like, where do I go find the most powerful casters in this city?
So you're talking about Necromancer's Guild.
Or a necromancer's guild, sure.
Well, I get a 43 to check with my peeps about what's going on in the underworld right now.
Okay. Before I get to that, David, let me ask you what you're doing with your check, because I'm going to be delivering really important information with Gurdrug's. I'm not sure where you're going with yours yet.
I want to go ask them. My understanding is that what's happening with the Shadow Ash would take an incredible amount of positive energy. I want to see if there's any way they can finagle, like, a really powerful burst of detect magic. See if we can get a ping on some really powerful positive energy coming from somewhere. And I'm looking at rituals to see if I can find something that might possibly do something like that. I don't think
You go ahead and do that. Like,
I'm
you're
still
thinking
reading.
on, like... You're thinking on a level above what the adventure prepares for, but also I don't actually think that there's any magic that powerful, only because everything requires line of effect.
Right. Yeah, everything requires...
So it can't see inside of buildings, underground, those sorts of things.
This sounds like in movies when they're like, oh, so and so is now gonna all of a sudden whip together a new sonar equipment to do a thing that previously nobody could do before, but it's really
But now we
specific to this one
can.
thing we need to do, but now we can do it.
I'm finding a 0-day glitch, or whatever it is.
Okay. So then, Lucan, for you, if you're looking for just powerful casters, you have a couple of options. There is the Shadow Academy, which is a place that deals a lot with magic that touches the Shadow Realm. But the place is called the Shadow Academy. It deals with shadow magic. There's the Mortuarium, which is very, very closely tied with the Reanimators. That's where you're going to find a lot of your high-level necromancers. And then there are the various schools in the area, like the Twilight Castrum, which is where you came here last time you visited.
Yeah, that didn't go well. Let's not go there.
You are a reanimator, aren't you?
I am. I'm a reanimator, so I would go to the reanimators. The Mortuarium, I think you said was them? Yeah.
Yep. We'll get to yours in a second.
Yeah.
Because I just want to figure out which direction you were going with it. So I thank you. I appreciate that. Gurdrug, the information that you find in the underground, there's a lot of information. You know that smuggling is tight-lipped right now because of the actions of the War Master Council. What you are able to determine is people are talking badly about Nex. Trade with Nex isn't strictly forbidden. It's illicit at this point instead of illegal. There's a big difference between the two, though. There have been some illegal goods making their way to the Pallid Pinnacle from Quantium. That one's difficult, though, because the person who tells you that particular rumor says that there's no way that Pisabnet would do something that would harm the war effort, right? And they get really sketchy about it.
Oh, it's the capital of Nex.
It's the capital. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A port city on the Obari Ocean, and is the capital of the nation of Nex.
And here's what Gurdrug knows in that. The person that tells you that is basically giving you what is third-hand information. There's a handoff, and the guy that does the handoff has a rumor or, like, you know, is gossiping about, like, yeah, this came from Quantium, right? But maybe not 100% reliable. There's enough rumor there, though.
There was a person, or just saying that there is stuff coming from Quantium, but not a specific person that's doing it.
Yeah, not a specific person, but just like in the chain of smuggling, smugglers handing off goods are, you know, saying, hey, this came from Quantium, you gotta be careful. This is hot merchandise.
Yeah, that's how you can sell it for more. It's from a place that's hard to get from. Yled, not too far from the Mana Waste, is it?
Yled? Oh,
Yeah.
it is pretty damn close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not very far. There's a reason that this is the front line of the war effort.
Quantium's on the northeast edge of Nex. Of course, the east edge of Nex is not very big. It's a coastline, but it's pretty small.
Yeah, it is on the coast, though. Yeah, Yled is basically on the border of the Mana Wastes. A couple of other things that you're hearing is that the celebrants are really making their presence known in Yled. So because of that, there's a lot of parades of troops, there's military parades, and anything that's new and fancy coming out of the Mortuarium. And there's been a lot of new undead creations coming from the Mortuarium. But the tie-in for what you're asking about is that Pisabnet from the Pallid Pinnacle hasn't been doing the usual blessing as they march by. In fact, the Pallid Pinnacle is closed to the public most days except for every 2 weeks where they have their ritualistic feast. But things have been pretty locked down there.
Can you remind me exactly who Pisabnet is? I know we've talked about him a couple of times, but...
That's who Seldeg, with his informant, Seldeg Bedless, as you were coming into Yled, that's what he suggested seemed the most suspicious in regards to possible smuggling operations.
Oh, okay. And then on top of that, he's now being cagey and
Exactly.
not coming out as often.
Yep.
You said every 2 weeks there's a feast?
Yes. But the last one was mere days ago.
No. We'll keep in mind that we might need to stop to one of those if it gets that far, but don't want to waste a couple weeks.
Another thing that you hear, you end up hearing from somebody who they tell you a few weeks ago at one of the services at the Pallid Pinnacle was interrupted by a scream as somebody fell from the top of the building and smashed into the ground. They claimed to be in the crowd and they ran over to look, but they saw a human with some kind of gem embedded into their forehead. Sebnet quickly had some acolytes push the crowd back, and they explained it away. They said that it was a sacrifice for Urgathoa, and that the human would be a guest at the feast. And by guest at the feast, I mean they'd eat him. Sebnet's aghast.
So a true human, not
True
just like
human.
an undead human.
Not an undead human. True
with a
human.
gem.
Embedded into their head.
It all seems kind of random. I'm not sure how it all fits together.
Yeah.
So some stuff coming from Quantium, Sebnet's being kind of weird, not coming out, which we already kind of knew. So it sounds like we need to try to get some eyes on Sebnet, try to follow him or something at some point. I don't know if that's something I can ask my network to look into, or
That one gets
that's
tough.
something we need to do.
That one gets tough, yeah. Yeah. Hold that thought. Lucan, at the mortuarium,
Yo!
when you enter, you were recognized immediately.
Of course I am.
Of course. The husk zombie secretary, or basically the person at the front desk in the lobby. Bloodlord Lucan, hello. I cannot believe you grace us with your presence. And he immediately bows, like is standing up. He's got like a very sharp haircut, pencil in his ear. Again, he bows at you.
Ah, yes, of course. How could I not come see my own guild members while I was here in Yled? I'm looking to speak with someone in charge, I suppose.
Of course, Bloodlord. Bows, and he falls over himself to go find somebody. Down the hallways, you see heads poking out of all kinds, ghouls, ghasts, ghosts, and all sorts of unlife, looking to catch a glimpse.
Of course they are. I'm so glimpsable.
You are surprised to find that Berline Haldoli marches out of a conference room.
God, being a bloodlord's a lame.
Bloodlord, how dolly! I'm so surprised to see you come marching out of that room.
Oh, Lucan, it's so nice to see you. I've heard that you've been making some waves in town.
Waves of blood, I assure you. What are you doing here?
Oh, just here for the annual conference. It's accounting things you wouldn't be interested.
I assure you I would not.
But, of course, ordered by the War Council to contribute to the war effort. They're looking for creative ideas.
I'm certain they'll get many from you, Bloodlord.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, Lucan.
I must say I'm here on business. I'm looking to consult with some powerful practitioners. I have a thought.
Well, let's find a place to get some tea.
Yes, we must be away from prying ears, I'm afraid. Somewhere with privacy.
Berline has a suite that she's staying in while she's visiting, very close to the mortuarium. She, of course, hits you with a bunch of gossip and small talk, but the majority of it is centered around all of the unique and numerous undead that are being created from the mortuarium to be put into, well, the war effort.
And I would listen with much interest. I am myself a burgeoning necromancer, and I find the practice interesting. When I get the time, or in the conversation as it flows naturally, I would bring up my idea to her. So, we have learned some information. A large part of this plot revolves around, as I believe you know, Shadow Ash.
So I've heard.
Creating Shadow Ash is difficult. We've spoken with many experts on the subject, and one here, the proprietor of Cadaverous Concoctions, has informed us that what it really takes is positive energy or vitality magic.
No.
Yes, indeed. Great quantities of it, apparently, which obviously is illegal.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Question, have you told Berline half the shit that's happened? When was the last time you really told her
I
anything?
think we did some haikus a couple episodes back.
Yeah? Oh, God. Okay, I hate how sendings turned into haiku. Have I told you I tried to come up with a haiku for the next
you?
sending that I'm giving you, and I can't fucking do it. I'll come up with something. I'll get there eventually, but it's really hard. Expressing important information in 25 words is hard enough as is. Anyways. Hold on. So the whole poisoning plot is equating to you followed the lead to Mechata, where you confronted and ultimately destroyed a fellow bloodlord. Hyrule, I never liked him. He was always so pompous.
Well, we ended up not liking him either, and Shara, that wayward soul, took up with him. We don't really know what's happened to her. Gurdrug almost killed her. And Gurdrug's back, by the way, if you didn't know.
And Gurdrug's back in power.
Oh yes, Gurdrug has remanifested.
I wouldn't say back in power. He's not a bloodlord.
He's not a bloodlord. Yes,
He's
but
not.
He wasn't around for that. But he's more powerful than ever.
And Shara is out there somewhere.
Yes, I'm sure we'll have to deal with her.
A fully anointed bloodlord of Geb, mind you.
Yes. And a war priest, or whatever she is, paladin, anti-paladin of Urgathoa. Champion, that's the word. Anyway, I'm sure we'll have to deal with her eventually.
Unnecessarily complicated, that situation.
So much drama, but such is the way.
Such is the way. I would be the first to tell you, and I told you so long ago, there's a reason I post up in Great Edge. Bloodlord's politics are complicated.
Yes, indeed, but I sort of thrive on it, I must say. I intend to be very good at it.
I always knew you would. Oh, sorry.
Yes, your little protege is all grown up.
Sorry. Okay.
Don't
Anyways.
worry. You will always have a fond place in my heart, unless you cross me.
Eat her. She's human.
She is a quick.
What we're looking for is, we are aware that large quantities of positive energy are being used to create large quantities of shadow ash somewhere here in Yled. Now, I don't know if it's possible. I've looked into the books that I have and I can't find anything, but I was wondering if there might be some way to try and detect these large quantities of positive energy. We're looking into smuggling rings, more pedestrian methods, but I was hoping perhaps to employ some high magic.
Interesting thought. The theory is sound. In a place so...
Devoid.
What's the word? No, not devoid. Good. You're not here. Fuck off. I was trying to help.
It is a good, devoid of positives.
It's so devoid, yeah.
Barren.
In a place so barren of
Fuck you. Use my
energy.
word. Sorry. Continue.
It's certainly possible that something like that could really be, possible. However, good luck getting them to change the direction now. Even the reanimators are, to put frankly, terrified of the War Master Council should they not meet the exceedingly difficult demands to meet as far as production is concerned.
The War Masters Council is certainly a thorn in everyone's side, but we have our own thorn in theirs, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh?
I don't know if you've heard about Arius and his little army.
I can't stop hearing about Arias.
Of bunnies.
But the Arius army.
That's not what the streets are calling it.
The army of Zuriel, I'm sure.
Oh, you know it. The quick are terrified.
As they should be with Arius around. Now he has an army, my goodness. Yes.
Tell me, does he speak of me?
Oh, are you worried? Don't worry. No.
Slightly.
Arius doesn't have plans. He is purely an agent of chaos. He is going to wreak havoc on this War Masters Council. They're going to
hold
hate
up.
him.
I'm lawful.
And it's going
Fuck
to be
off.
glorious.
Agent of Chaos, my ass.
You're not here either.
I know, but still. Oh, my bad. Alignment's her thing.
You're fine.
If I consider Zuriel, I'm not going to be on some front line somewhere. I won't be dying in war. I haven't been conscripted yet. But it's scary, to say the least.
Yes, well, you have a safe place with us, Bloodlord, of course. We will back you. And yes, I fully expect Arius to be more of a problem for the War Masters Council than he is any kind of solution. It's the wonderful thing about the man.
That's true enough. I will bring it to the reanimators. I suppose I have more personal standing with them here at the mortuarium than you do, though you have this sort of famous clout about you, but not in a serious business sense. Lucan, I hate to be the one to tell you, but you're the playboy of the reanimators, and nobody expects anything out of you at all.
First of all, I am the playboy of the reanimators. Let's be clear about that. And also, the persona suits me just fine, because then when I kill everyone, they won't see it coming. I'll catch them with their proverbial and quite likely literal pants down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your show is being played out very well, then.
Oh, so many machinations. Machinations? Never knew how to pronounce that one.
I like the machinations.
Machinations.
Anyways, it's been so nice to catch up.
As well you.
Say hi to Kix for me, and Gudrug. Tell Gudrug to come visit me if you
Yes. Also, did you know Kix was a lich? Now, you knew Kix was a lich, right?
I heard.
Yes. Finally has joined the ranks of the dead.
I actually have one thing that I heard while I was here. And I'm telling you this because I want you to pass it to Gudrug for me.
Yes.
As I've been, well, casually looking out for Imbrexes. Obviously there's Shera, but it seems as though one of the bodies that came through the mortuarium recently had Imbrex
Oh,
on the records.
has it been risen now?
It's been risen.
Excellent. Do you know where it's stationed?
Well, it's actually more in several places.
Oh, it's all stitched back together with others.
Yes.
How about the head, then? Any idea?
The head?
Well, that's where the thoughts come from, right?
I don't know. Does it matter to him?
I don't know what matters to that ghost.
Wasn't the idea just to kill them?
He probably will go cut the piece off of each individual zombie and then slice them up into tiny little pieces.
That seems...
Stitch them all together.
And kill it again!
Bring them back and kill it again.
You know, it's an interesting question for him. I'm interested in what his word is. I would be happy to track down the pieces of this Imbrex for Gurdrug should he desire, but honestly, I thought it was just moreover a passing of information that one more has just joined the ranks of the dead, but maybe it's more complicated than that.
He'll be very happy to hear that, but probably a little disappointed he wasn't the one who got to drive the final knife in.
Undeath isn't enough. It's got to be destroyed.
Completely destroyed.
Gone.
All right. Fair.
You guys have that conversation after this. Berline and Lucan are basically done here.
If you get any ideas on the magical searching for positive energy, let me know.
I will.
But Shaloo, Bloodlord Hadjali, always a pleasure to see you.
As always, Lucan.
And I leave striding out haughtily.
Obviously. So let's say that's one more downtime day done.
One more bunny in the books.
These people have to be pretty happy. They just had two fucking bloodlords in their place, man.
True.
I'm curious, as you are going about this information gathering or just doing shit separately on your own, do you have some sort of like meeting of the minds before resting for the day?
Yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't.
The information you've gathered so far, what do you want to do with it?
Share it. I mean, obviously, Gerdrug and, I mean, if nothing else, Gerdrug, Lucan, and Kix will talk about it. I don't know what Arius, Agent of Law, apparently is doing.
Agent of law.
Agent of law.
Yeah, the law of all mortals must die. Through war, of course.
Spark the war. Spark the war.
Oh, and no mercy.
But yeah, I'll let Gerdrug know about Haldoli's info on the dead Imbrex and what I've set her in motion to try and do, if at all possible.
And Gerdrug will share about the fact that there's word that some of the stuff is coming from Quantium, that, what, Sebnet? What is his name?
Pesebnet.
Sebnet is kind of hiding out in the church. Shit, what was the third one?
The third one was that there was somebody who fell from the roof of the Pallid Pinnacle with a gem embedded in their head.
A living fell from the roof with a gem in their head.
And Besebnet had like some alkalites pull it away real quick before whoever, you heard the rumor from could really get a good look.
Well, it certainly seems as though we must go see Pesebnet, while Arius must go see the War Masters Council.
Yeah, I feel like gonna have to follow this guy at some point.
Yes, if you'd like to do that before we arrange a formal meeting, feel free.
But that's assuming he even ever leaves the place.
Well, if anybody can do a stakeout, I'm sure it's you, Gertrude. And if he doesn't leave, I'm sure we can find a way in.
So the next day comes, I'm assuming. Dusk approaches. Arius, you have to be there by dusk.
I hand Arius his piece of paper to remind him where he needs to go.
What's this?
You dropped this.
No, okay.
I think you're supposed to go here.
Look around for my bannerman and give it back to him.
Oh!
That bannerman's not even intelligent, is it?
The bunny comes running over.
Wait, that's a good question,
not
David.
a bunny.
What about it?
Does it have
Is that
intelligence?
bannerman intelligent?
Yes, oh yes. I picked one that was intelligent specifically so you could command it. Because if they're not intelligent, then you can't do anything with it.
He admits to you that, I'm so sorry, sir. I've been looking for it for the last 16 hours.
What? I thought I dropped it.
Oh, I thought you gave it to me.
It doesn't matter.
We have it again.
Sure.
Praise be to Zuriel.
Praise be to Zuriel.
Gerdrug just laughs.
Yeah.
They're so stupid.
Wait, is my bannerman smarter than me?
No.
Probably got a 4 intelligence. That's what it needs, right?
He's a skeletal champion, so look up a
what's
skeletal champion.
intelligence?
Skeleton. Oh,
I mean, I know intelligence isn't technically like how smart you are, but you might still kind of be smarter than me. I'm just wise. It's all that wisdom from Zuriel.
A skeletal champion has a
This
plus,
says minus
or has a
1.
-1 int. Yeah, -1 int.
We're the same.
So yeah, you're basically the same in that regard.
We high five.
So you know where you need to go. Does anybody go with Arius?
Are we allowed to? Because if we are allowed to, I definitely want to.
Oh, I'd be worried that you're going to get pulled into it too.
Maybe I shouldn't then. Yeah, I mean, we could talk this out.
Then, yeah, you guys talk it out then.
What do you think? Should we accompany Arius to this meeting, or would that be a danger?
I think it's bad enough they're bringing him into it. If they see us, they might make us stay too.
That's fair. All right. We'll let him go.
Sounds like Arius is going alone with the troop.
Yeah, he's not exactly alone. He's got his troop.
He's got his
How many people are following me these days?
30.
People.
30?
Okay.
Man, I thought I had more than that.
These are the
Not enough
die
people
hard.
have heard the good word of Zuriel. I must go preach more. I mean, what's the population of this city we're in?
30.
Lots.
You got them all.
30's not enough. I need more.
So you make your way outside. The troop's waiting for you. It seems as though they must be communicating with each other outside of being around you because they never talk to each other, but they always show up at the same time.
I hope they just stand out there waiting for me.
constantly. There are no quick in your troop. Yeah, they all know where they need to go. I mean, when you say that, okay, we're marching to the Panopticon, everybody knows where that is. It's like everyone knows where Town Hall
Except
is.
for Arius.
Yeah, so...
You just turn around to ask your people, like, hey, where are we going?
Arius starts walking in the wrong direction, and someone's just like, well, we're going the wrong direction. We'll get there eventually.
The Bannerman, you told the Bannerman to nudge you in the right direction. He does. He does.
Oh, yes, I was just going to go get breakfast. Yeah.
At the bone shop.
I was going to say, you're going to go to the Bone Shard Grill?
Bone Shard Grill?
No, we go where I'm supposed to go.
When you make it to the Panopticon, you see Quinnell, who is the Grave Knight of the War Master Council, the Quartermaster, who you've learned from Gurdrug later on, waiting for you there with their stone tablet. Ah, you have come.
I came.
You will be responsible for patrolling from the northwestern district near the Echoing Pillars to the western side of the city of the Shadow Academy.
I thought we were going to go fight.
You've been assigned to patrol, Bloodlord.
Fight him.
Fight him.
Fuck it. I go do it. And I just preach the entire way.
Yeah, alright.
The entire thing. If I'm on patrol, fuck it. Me and my 30 followers are just preaching the entire way back and forth patrolling. How many more gatherers do I get?
This is the Arius I loved and needed.
So, go ahead and give me an intimidation check, because at this point, this is part of the parade, but there's something more sinister about this one. The celebrants have this tendency to make it this big show. There's always music, there's always revelers, there's always a crowd. But Arius, marching down the streets of Yled,
47 with a 19 on the die.
Hell yeah.
with the troop, and at the end of your march, as you're coming, you're just doing patrol back and forth, preaching Zuriel. On one of your last rounds, you hear this name that keeps popping up, and it's Troop Bleeding Eyes.
It's the worst fuck. No. Think of a better name, Tyler.
I don't know. I came up with it just off the top of my head. Like, there has to be something like what? Okay, then I leave it in your.
How about
That's
Blood
fine.
Eye?
I mean,
I
would say at least
can't think
Blood
of
Eye,
something
not Bleeding
better.
Eye.
Blood Eyes?
Blood Eye.
Blood Eyes.
Good old Blood Eye.
The Blood Eye Troop?
Sure.
You come up with a name then.
I can't name things. I'm terrible with names. I got Arius from the fucking internet.
Names are hard.
I named my wizard the Wiz.
Mine's from Cereal.
What's the name of Zuriel's horse? Zuriel is a horseman. We've got to know what the horse's name is, right?
Yeah.
It's like, Tyler, you've seen my characters' names. None of them are good.
No, I know. But I don't know what part of that made you thought that I was going to give you a good name.
I don't know.
I'm terrible
Zuriel.
with names,
Zuriel's the horseman of war and angel of desolation. How about platoon, or what was it? Squad?
Desolation Squad.
Yeah,
Desolate-
Desolation Squad.
Squad of Desolation.
dude. Desolation Squad? That's what we're going with?
I like it.
Okay. All right. Part of me is like, I don't think you've earned that yet.
Yeah, but that's what they call themselves, and you can't stop them.
The troops have decided to call themselves the Desolation Squad.
Yeah.
I had to Google what the definition of desolation was, just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Do you see
Yeah,
what you like?
I don't think we've earned it either, but I'll take it. I just threw it into our chat. Those are the two possible definitions of desolation.
I don't think you've earned it. I'll just be honest.
Either one.
I don't
No,
think you've earned it.
you can't stop them.
I feel like that's what my followers would call us, though.
Neither did the Desolation of Smog, and they still used it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. No, but we can't lower ourselves to their level.
It's 30 fanatics. Of course they call us the
Of
Desolation
course
Squad.
they call themselves the Desolation Squad.
That's a good fucking point.
Arius
That's a
is
good
the one that
fucking
came
point.
up with this. It's them. It's the fucking fanatics behind me who are carving the fucking symbol and blood. They're dripping acid on their fucking eyes, on their skulls. Like, of course they call themselves this.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And it's not the people around you then that are whispering it. It's the squad. You hear the squad members are like, this is it. We're here. We are part of the war effort. We are the Desolation Squad. All while you're preaching. That's just what you get throughout the day. That's where they landed.
I feel like my fanatics are all just like fucking ready to go fucking kamikaze themselves. They're all, dude, my squad's gonna die immediately. They're gonna send us as the fucking vanguard. They're just dead.
So that's what happened there. Gerdrug, would you have followed that to kind of see what happened?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say the way you find Gerdrug is he's always near Arius. Like, nobody ever knows he's there, but if anybody, like, he tells people, like, in the underground network, if you're looking for Gerdrug, look for Arius, because he stands out.
Yeah, he
and
does.
And Gerdrug will be nearby.
If anything, yeah, you should get like a bonus to your stealth because Arius is pulling so much fucking attention. You just always crit succeed no matter what, even though you probably would have anyways.
That's a circumstance penalty if I've ever seen it for perception.
Like, that's what he tells the network. Like, if you're looking for me, just find Arius, and I will not be too far away.
The Desolation Squad.
It's near the Desolation Squad.
He refuses to call it the Desolation Squad.
Okay, so
At least not yet, because they have not desolated anything.
Yeah. Gerdrug, one thing you notice that... Well, give me a perception check. Gerdrug.
Perceiving things. How about a natural 20 for a 46?
So when Quinel Quiltong, the quartermaster of the War Master Council, dismisses Arius to his duties, you can't help but just stick around for a moment. Something tells you something... This is weird. Quinel, shortly afterwards, goes to speak with a man.
Tyler, are you trying to kill me off?
No.
I do feel like this, the fact that this person just kind of came in and took over, something seems off about.
No. Really?
Also, I feel like we should go to that meeting anyways, just to see if this person even speaks for.
True, that's a fair point.
I think we're still a few days away from that, but...
Yeah, it would be like tomorrow if that were... Yeah, at this point.
Has Arius been bamboozled? It doesn't take much to bamboozle.
Yeah, I probably should have been doing some sense motive checks on this person.
That's on you. You should have no expectation of me doing that.
I said I.
Quinella goes and talks to another Grave Knight, as far as you can tell. Definitely has that armor that radiates that cold sense of power. This Grave Knight is holding a pike, and I need you to give me a society check to see if you recognize who, or if you know who this is.
Dude's ugly. 31. Got purple hair.
You're not entirely certain. He's not wearing the obvious tabard like Quinella is, but this Grave Knight is also wearing the insignia of the War Master Council. It's the Geb's symbol with the helm interposed on top of it.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't find that too unusual, considering they're probably working together.
You would have gotten this with your last society check, but I'll include a little extra piece of information. This is an insignia that not worn by those who serve the War Master Council. These are insignias worn by members of the War Master Council.
Oh, so they're fancy pantses.
They are members of the War Master Council, yes. You don't really need to give a stealth check, right? They have to make perception checks against your stealth DC. Is that how that works for the feats that you have? How does that work?
I mean, if I'm really like fully stealthing, I think I make a stealth check against their perception DC.
Okay. You see these two talking quietly with each other, but you can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah. At the end of your movement, I mean, if I was sneaking, which I'm always sneaking, at the end of your movement, the GM rolls your sneak check in secret and compares the result to the perception DC of each creature you were hidden or undetected by.
So we don't do secret checks. on the
So I
pod?
just make a stealth check.
Make stealth check for me. And that's with the assumption that you want to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, if I can't hear what they're saying, I want to try to hear if I can. 40.
As you get closer, they're standing next to an arched doorway. You've got the big entrance to the governmental building with banners of Geb flying and banners of the War Master Council flying as well. You get closer, and as you do, this Grave Knight stops talking and turns and looks right at you.
Oh, good.
It seems we have a visitor.
I was expecting this, says Quinnell. Hello, Gertrug.
Hey, can't fault the guy for trying.
I suppose we can't, knowing your friends.
I have business to attend to. Do you need me for anything more, Quinnell?
No. Pocknet, I do not. Go about your crusade.
I do have to say, Pocknet was pretty badass. Got
He does.
wispy purple hair, some nice armor with some skulls strapped to the shoulder pauldron, and then at the knee is the actual, like, in the armor it's a skull versus being just, like, strapped to it. Not sure what the, like, thing strapped to his legs are supposed to be.
That's more difficult. They're actually stone tablets with magical runes etched into them, strapped to his shin guards.
Oh.
But you're not really getting a good enough look at him, because he's turning on his heels and walking away. Quinnell turns to you. I didn't see you the other day, but I assumed you were there.
Well, the idea is to be everywhere, right?
I suppose that's the idea for the eyes and ears of a group of aspiring... Well, I shouldn't say aspiring anymore. Geb has given you the title of Bloodlord, but you'll find that your group doesn't have the power here that they may find in other places in the realm. It certainly seems like the one that I was just engaging with knows his place. I can't say quite as much for the Playboy Vampire, though.
I'm a little confused on why you guys even care. We're trying to do stuff for Geb too.
We all have our orders. But as far as I know, your mission isn't directly involved with the war effort. You find yourselves in Yled. Well, if you're going to be here, you might as well make use of your time.
I mean, I'm happy to be mutually helpful here.
Well then, what would you wish to know? Your investigation has come to a standstill as far as I've understood. It's come to this place, this city, and this is our city. And the city has a focus right now.
That's kind of what concerns me. You've got, from our understanding, someone doing lots of powerful vitality magic right under your noses.
A rumor.
That's what we're trying to find out. How much truth there is. We're looking for Shadow Ash.
And where are the rumors that you follow? Where do they point you?
At the moment, at Pesebnet.
Then you're talking to the wrong War Master Council member. Pocknet, who was just here, is on his way to the Pallid Pinnacle to storm the building.
Oh, now that sounds like fun.
What do you need from Pesebnet?
Mostly information.
You better get there first.
There's gonna be lots of chaos if he's storming the castle. Or church in this case.
He's been directed by the War Master Council to observe, and he will follow that directive. But as soon as Pesebnet makes themselves visible outside of the Pallid Pinnacle, They will not be long for this world. What I'm saying is you may have some time. The War Master Council is very strict in their dealings, and the traditionalists on the council, well, they take directive very seriously. You and I, however, have more in common, I believe.
Yes, well, you seem like someone that does what they need to do, however they need to do it.
Laws can get in the way of the overall objective.
I guess that brings me to the question of how much and how long do you need Arius?
That was a power play. We just needed to see if the element of potential chaos followed suit.
He's lawful.
He's dangerous. There are quick within Geb's kingdom who are important resources to the war effort. I cannot have some fanatic walking the streets, killing every living being that he finds. But he follows orders very well.
Yes, well, he's not necessarily just about killing quick. He wants a war. And that's not just killing one or two there. So, similar to your Pockmit, I don't think he's looking to rush into anything. Takes time to build the momentum of a war, as you guys have shown here.
And that is the truth of it. If he can keep his zealots contained in their preachings, they aren't necessarily counterintuitive to what we're doing, so long as they follow orders. Pockmet is the same. He's been told not to infiltrate the Pallid Pinnacle. If you need information, then that means you need to get past him to get to Perceptnet. I won't give you any more information than I have as far as to how. He is a powerful grave knight. There are a few swarms of undead ravens who he has under his control for scouting ability, and a troop of, well, not quite as zealous as your Arius, but loyal troops.
So is it a full siege, then? Nobody in or out?
That's the directive as it stands for now.
I guess I'll have to find a way in.
I can think of none better based on your reputation. The Kuthites tremble at your name, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, fucking Kuthites. Obviously, Pockmit is quite perceptive himself.
Yes, you must watch him. He will follow orders. As I said, no one in, no one out. Perceptnet has close ties to a smuggling network, and that smuggling network is rumored to be tied to Nex. Now, we have no hard evidence, but at the moment what we're looking for is to catch somebody trying to go in. Honestly, the Ergothoan faith is difficult with the celebrants' presence in the city.
Talk about zealots. Some of them people. Have you heard of anything coming from Quantium?
There's a rumor for every neighborly dislike in the city.
Yeah.
One merchant tries to start a rumor about a competitor. One neighbor with an age-old grudge reports some absolute bullshit. It's all just a mess right now.
What about humans with jewels in their head?
She cocks an eyebrow. That doesn't ring any kind of bell to me. Jewels. A magical jewel?
Unknown. From what I hear, Perceptnet wanted to keep it quiet pretty quick when it fell from the ceiling.
I've heard no specific rumors, but as a quartermaster, I can tell you that when I hear gemstones, I think Aeon stones.
There's a lot of those, though.
A lot of mystery is tied up in them as well. I have business to attend to, Gurdrug, and you have a troop of fanatics walking down the street.
Zuriel!
So is this a one-time thing for your Arias, then?
No. We'll be sending him on a patrol until something important happens. I would imagine that you will be assistant in that catalyst.
He's kind of useful to keep us from being destroyed, so...
Your usefulness has yet to be seen for the war effort. Your own interests, well, you are quite successful, but it's not uncommon for the Bloodlords that you associate yourself with.
It's useful to know powerful people.
I wouldn't say count me among your friends, but if you need anything specific, you can search me out. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Good day. Or good night.
She turns and walks. I was looking for somebody other than Arias to engage with Quinnell.
Yes, good call.
I'm not even there.
Yeah, so certainly Gurdrug will go bring this back to everybody else. He'll actually kind of abandon being near Arias for that, because that was a lot of information, and I want to get that passed on to Luke and Kix sooner than later.
Well, yeah, sounds like we've got
Go on, tell me your plan.
we've got a chapel to break into.
Look at us doing diplomacy and making allies and marching through the streets with a group of zealous fanatics. That sounds about right. And now we're gonna go have fun storming the chapel. What could possibly go wrong? Find out next time as we continue Bloodlords. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.